I'm on a mission to turn every one of my diecast cars into reality, and this is one of them. This is a 2010 Mazda Miata, the NC Miata, the third generation Miata. And you know, I've always had this pending question about Miatas, and so I decided to include it in my bucket list because everybody thinks that this is the answer. This is always the answer. And so I wanted to find out for myself, is it really always the answer? Now, yes, I do want to try every generation Miata to own them and see what the ownership experience is like. But this one just came to me, and so I decided to start here in no particular order. Now this one, it's been a kind of controversial generation Miata because it is a little bit bigger, it's more comfortable than most Miatas, but at the same time, this, the NC2, the second facelift of the Miata, became very happy. But at the same time, it became more powerful. If we look at the engine here, in North America, the Miata received a 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine producing 167 horsepower, which for a vehicle that's 2,500 pounds, it makes it very, very fun to drive at the limit. Now, one of the things that I like about the NC Miata as opposed to the ND, the latest generation Miata, is that it still retains a lot of the look of the older Miata, the original Miata. You can see even the tail lights and all these little touches resemble a lot of the original Miata. Now, come on inside and let me show you what it looks like on the inside. Very comfortable. Seating for two. Right in here you have your entertainment center, control, climate control right here in the middle, shifter, if you don't choose the automatic, you know, that you don't shift. Well, this one is the manual. If you choose this one, a very short throw shifter, you have your window controls right here, a little sliding lid here to cover up the cup holders, and a little pocket here for a pen or coins. And then, you know, the steering wheel is right here with a very simple dashboard. Very clean, very driver-focused vehicle. There's not much more to cover here. You have a very small glove box, you have pockets on the side, and you have cup holders on either side of the door panels, as well as a compartment right in here, a little cubby that includes a little puller handle to open up your gas tank door. Now this is the convertible top, and so far I had to replace this convertible top. It's one of the bigger issues with a lot of these older Miatas. These vinyl tops just tend to fade. They wear and fade, especially at the creases where the tops fold. And so this is a major pain in the ass. To replace that, it took me a lot of work. I had to take the seats out, I had to remove all these covers right here, and then disassemble some of the mechanism that puts the top together to be able to replace it. And so as you can see, right around this area, you have all the mechanism that holds the top together, and then bolts that hold the top together along the edge. Very, very complicated work. But so far, I am enjoying every bit of it. This is a very, very fun car to drive. Now, I do not see this as a long-term car for me, and we'll talk more about that on the drive. Let's go for a drive. FOMO. It's one of the things that always had me going about the Miata. You know, I've never been a Miata guy. I was always thinking, you know, they're just too small, not powerful enough. I just never understood the whole Miata thing. But it got me thinking, am I missing out? Am I really missing out? And so I added this car to my list of cars to have, because I wanted to experience the Miata for myself and see what is it that people are talking about. First impressions, it's a nice car. You know, it's good. Mid-engine pretty much, front mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, turns in like an angel. Manual, convertible, so it allows you to soak in the sunshine. But at the same time, I just wonder, what is it that people are talking about? Well, one of the things they're talking about is going about this roundabout right here. Woo! That's when you get your money's worth. When you take this car to the limit, then you can really enjoy a Miata. Now, I can still see why people like these cars. They're very tunable. There's a wide range of trims. There's even racing competitions named after the Miata. And so there's a large community supporting these platforms. And so if you want to be part of something special, I can see it makes sense. I can see it. Now, for me, for a little bit more money, I prefer my Boxster that I had. And an S2000 is also on my bucket list. And so at some point, I've been searching for one. And at one point, I will get one of those and be able to compare the ownership of an S2000 to this, to a Boxster, etc. You know, the Miata is very well balanced, short throw shifter right from the factory, very nice steering, turns like an angel, very good driving dynamics. Torque down low, I think, is what's missing with a car like this. You know, you have to rev it out to get it going and make it feel more dynamic. It also adds to the, you know, natural driving characteristics of this car. It makes it very fun, very safe, because you can't overstep your bounds. It really takes a lot of effort for you to overstep. But at the same time, for more advanced drivers, you know, unless you are at the track going to the limit, I think, you know, it's just a nice car. So if you are looking for a sporty car, maybe a track car, and can't find your wallet, maybe the Miata is always the answer.